So here's where it all started. Two guys in a coffee shop. I just moved back to the area with my wife, who's from here, but I'd been here for college and had been here before, but I had this perception of our area. See, I come from a family that was displaced from a lack of opportunity, jobs, leaving the area, and I actually grew up around a lot of people from Eastern Kentucky, but in Southern Ohio.
And so growing up in Appalachia, you become really attached to the people here. It's almost like family. But there was one thing that always bugged me, and there was always kind of a stigma of not really wanting to see growth or change. One day in the coffee shop, I was at a Bible study that I attend weekly. I noticed a guy that would come in regularly in weeks past, and he was like working on his computer.
So I start working at home, and it never works out. And so I think, you know what, I need to meet people. I need to get out in the community. I need to find my way in this community. So I start going to the coffee shop. At the coffee shop, I'm able to get free internet, pay $8 million for coffee, every drink. But I'm willing to do it because I knew that this is how my life was going to start here. So as time goes on, I see this group of men meeting in the corner. They're doing a Bible study. It wasn't like the second week that this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Man, what do you do? I've seen you around. You're on your computer. What do you do? Are you running a business? Are you working remotely? What are you doing?" I introduce myself. He says his name's Josh, and that's where our friendship began, is in this coffee shop.
So we began to talk more regularly, and what we came to find out is that we aligned in some really weird ways. Even down to like where my daughter was born on the same exact day to the same exact minute of his son, but just 1 year apart.
My second child was supposed to be born on his wife's birthday, which is a national holiday, and just over and over again.
It just kind of felt like a divine thing that, you know, God was orchestrating these conversations and us meeting together. But then like on the business side as well, we aligned. Like we wanted to see growth. We were like just obsessed with changing the stigma in Appalachia.
We have both seen and felt the lack of opportunity. We've both seen and we both felt the hope that's gone away. So we took life by the horns. We thought, what can we do? At the time, I was doing an online event planning business, and I told him, I said, this is the opportunity I have right now to bring you into the fold for us to work together to see how well we mesh. Every week, we'd go to Bible study, we'd sit down, we'd print name tags, we'd work in Excel. And so we travel together, we'd go to Chicago, do different things for these events, and it ended up to where we said, okay, enough's enough. We're both family-oriented individuals. We love our family. We both have kids, both have wives. We're both embedded in this area, and we're planning to stay here forever. How can we get away from traveling and being away from our family and bring hope and opportunity back to this area? What can we do that is a need for this area?
After conversations that me and Kevin had, I learned that he had a background in web design and growing traffic online to a website. And so like we worked together to build a client base and then also service them with web design. And we also added in digital advertising, which I had been studying, Kevin had also been studying kind of separately before we met. We started meeting with business owners locally. I had some connections. He had his own connections through the college here locally.
I got to know a few people when we lived in Lexington, so I reached out to him, and one was a gym owner. I called her and asked her, hey, what do you think about us maybe doing a website, running some digital ads for you and seeing what happens? And she said, you know what, we've plateaued our growth the last 10 years, and I don't know that anybody can bring that to a new level. And so I said, let's try. So she paid us a little bit of money, and within a few months, their gym membership doubled. And we were amazed just as much as she was. And we said, this is it. This is how we bring hope. This is how we bring opportunity back into our area.
And so we combined those services together to help local businesses grow. And that just became our obsession, is to see local businesses grow and start to flourish and to kind of break out of the shell of competing with people down the street, and now you can compete with people across the country or across the globe even.
We started talking about a name and the Holler and making more of Appalachia came about, but we needed to add creative so people understood that we weren't just like a holler in the backwoods somewhere.
So now we have a healthy client base and we've got a service offering that we're trying to sell. In order for our business to grow, we knew that we needed to start investing in a team. So what we did is we decided to hire based on personality. Honestly, at the core of it, we wanted to surround ourselves with people that are like-minded, that are creative, and that want to see and help people grow.
So we've been able to see in our own hometown here in Corbin, Kentucky, a lot of businesses start to thrive and the community start to gather around these businesses, coming in downtown, sharing more out on social media, coming to their website, starting to see their ads. And the business owners come back to us and say, wow, I'm getting so much positive feedback that I've never understood that I could get before because of this digital age that we're in. The Holler Creative are the ones helping bring us into this 21st century. We realize that there's still a little bit of an education barrier. Not everyone understands exactly what digital advertising is. What our focus is on CPC and CRO. We're an optimization agency, so our goal is to lessen your CPC, your cost per click. We want to take every dollar and make it stretch as far as we can to get people to click onto your website and convert. And then the CRO, the conversion rate optimization. What we're looking to do there is to increase that. We want to take the leads that we're bringing and convert them at a higher rate than you've ever seen before.
And so that brings us to where we are today. As two family guys, we've got 3 years of experience, we got 5 children, we got 6 team members.
We've drank more coffee than I would say any Facebook employee group has ever drank.
Countless relationships that we've built. And now more than ever, we are more passionate about what we're doing and what we're trying to achieve.
The Holler Creative is setting out to make an impact that lasts generations. It's far beyond us, it's far bigger than us. It's not about us. And for that reason, we're defining our services, we're gathering our team, we're challenging our team to push harder now than ever before. For you.